lovely to see you.
Thank you.
What a character study. I couldn't decide whether she was a sociopath or not, but how riveting to watch.
Yeah. I thought she was an incredible character to play. The arc that she has throughout this film, I saw, for me, a lot about her was a study almost of addiction. You know, people can be addicted to many things. Foods, sex, drugs, whatever it is, and her addiction is to win. Everything is about the win, and everything feeds for the win. And so to get the bigger high, she needs to find the unwinnable case.
And the film's not really about the gun lobby at all, is it? I mean...
Yeah, it's an interesting thing because, yes, it deals with the gun debate, but that could be any issue. It could be about climate change. It could be about immigration. It needs to be some divisive issue and controversial issue. But it actually goes to show it stands in for why the political system is broken. The movie really is about that politicians aren't necessarily representing the people because they have to spend so much time fundraising.
Right. Campaigning for the next election. Yeah. John Madden said that you were uncompromising with the character and the possibility of her being extremely unlikable.
We did a scene, it's funny, because I find that in movies in the United States, female characters are always being pushed to be liked, right? And male characters can be rebels and loners and renegades and do messy things for the great of the many, right? You make tough decisions, some people might get hurt, but you're saving a lot of people. So women haven't been able to really kind of play that in the American media. And I wanted to make sure that we weren't making her America's sweetheart fighting for what she believed in. I needed her to be as ruthless as the script had her be.
Did you struggle at all at how hard she was? And I loved the build-up to the eventual slight crack.
Yeah. I think what I mostly struggled with was the energy she took. Because there's almost like a manic energy about her. The speed at which what she says, the speed at what she says, her walking while she's talking, her typing while she's talking. She's doing many things at once, and everyone else is kind of standing around going, what is she doing? Like, where did she go? She's like the Tasmanian devil, in and out. And to maintain that type of energy and focus for the 6-week shoot, really at the end I felt like I was done. I was gone. I took actually 4 months off before I was on another set.
It was exhausting just watching you play her.
Exhausting for everyone.
Yeah. How extensive and riveting was your research into the lobbyists and possibly a similar character? I'm not sure if she was based on anyone in particular or a complete construct.
Yeah, you know, I started by I read Jack Abramoff's book, who's a lobbyist who ended up going to jail. I've got some great things from that in terms of her backstory and maybe what brought her into lobbying. And then I met with 11 female lobbyists in DC and asked them all kinds of personal questions. I asked them about drug use in DC. I asked them about their family lives. And then I saw also, too, how they presented themselves to the world. The black nail polish. You know, 7 out of the 11 women wore black nail polish, which I just thought that is such a weird trend that I would never have thought of in D.C. And that it definitely influenced a lot of who Elizabeth Sloane is.
Right. Now, I know as actors you all deny doing this, but I can imagine on the page this character was clickbait for the award season, you know, as you...
You know, I don't know about that because also, too, when we were doing it, all I kept thinking was how controversial it was and how, I hope we don't alienate a lot of people because I hope this movie more than anything creates conversation than... I don't want anyone to close their ears to it. And sometimes, I don't know that the most controversial films are the most awards friendly, but who knows? She's
certainly a really striking character. You know, she kind of demands that you sit up and pay attention, doesn't she?
Oh yeah, she bosses you into sitting up and paying attention. You better be listening.